So these are our Recreation Council vouchers. Individuals must have an intellectual or developmental disability as defined by our Senate Bill 40 boards. Those are Productive Living Board, the St. Louis Office for DD Resources, and Developmental Disability Resource Board of St. Charles County. So they must live in one of those counties in which we serve. Again, copays apply to each voucher program, and I'll give you an example of that here in just one moment. The overnight residential camp voucher. This is something a lot of people are looking at now. We're getting in 25 to 30 applications a day, either by mail or through our website. This program is for ages 5 up to 99. And believe me, we have had somebody who was 92 that actually attended an overnight camp. So for individuals wishing to access an overnight camp, funding through our Recreation Council voucher program can allow you funding up to $900 per summer, or which is a 1-week camp, or 2 mini camps. And mini camps are short versions of overnight camps. They may just be like 2 nights, 3 days. Some of the recreation providers, the camp providers actually provide mini camps. So you have a choice, either use our funding for a 1 week of camp or 2 mini camps, okay? Copay on this is actually the camp deposit. So let's say the camp costs $600, okay? We are going to, and the deposit is $100. So what we're going to do is we'll pay the $500 toward that program, and then the $100 would be your copay. I know that, some other camps, charge $200 and their camps run $1,000. So in that case, you'd pay the $200, we pay $900. No, that's not even right, $800. So it just depends on the camp that you choose. And there are a lot of overnight camps, not only for children, again, for adults as well. So we have all that information for you on our website. You can actually go on and find out about the costs, the dates of their camp programs, and so on. So, and I'll get to our website here in a moment as well. So our adventure voucher, this is for individuals ages 18 years and older who want to engage in an adventure program. There are 2 specialized type of adventure programs. One is through St. Louis Arc, and then the other one is through Sunny Hill Adventures. And some of those adventures, they go to Nashville or they go down to Branson for the Christmas week or whatever. But these are typically like weekend type adventures. But let's say somebody wanted to go to their local park and recreation department and they're offering a Eagles Day up in Hannibal, so they can actually utilize the adventure voucher funds to have somebody go with them to provide the support they may need or pay for the actual program. The nice thing about our voucher programs is that we can modify it to actually meet your son or daughter's needs. The maximum of the program is $730 per fiscal year. And it's important that we run on a fiscal year a lot different than other program providers. We run on an October 1 through September 30th fiscal year. Why do we do that? Well, because if we ran on that July 1 through June 30th fiscal year, it would fall right in the middle of summer programming. So it's a lot easier for you and for us that we do it based on a summer period or that October 1 through September 30. So we're, giving you the funds that you need during the summer. Okay, the next one is our CARE voucher, and it's a community access recreation experiences. Again, this is for all ages, for individuals wanting to engage in community recreation programs. The cost or what we can pay for that is $350 maximum per fiscal year. Let me give you an example of how people use those monies. People have used it for St. Louis Arcs sports programs. You know, what we do is we pay a portion, and then you would be responsible for 10% of that actual cost. So let's say basketball is $200, you would pay $20, we would pay $180. Okay. People have used it to enroll in music lessons. They have used it for martial arts in the community. I mean, I could go on and on about how people have used this program. So, do look at our information, see if there's something out there or we can talk to you directly. I don't want you to feel that we're just going to direct you to our website and not assist you. That is why the Recreation Council staff is here to actually assist you in accessing recreation programs. The next one is our recreation supports. This is for all ages. Back in 1990, when the Americans with Disabilities Act was passed, it certainly opened a lot of opportunities for people with disabilities to enroll in recreation programs and things like that. But for individuals who actually need one-to-one assistance in community-based programs, for example, let's say you're going to your daughter or son or going to a day camp at your local park and recreation departments, and they need assistance with feeding, dressing, getting in and out of that swimsuit because they're there all day, and they need assistance with the restrooms and so on. This program actually kicks in that you as a parent can actually hire somebody. It does need to be someone outside the home. Could be a cousin of that child or a grandparent or whatever, but they must be living outside the home. Okay. They can provide that one-to-one assistance. Okay. One-to-one assistance is delicate, in the fact that you don't want a stranger actually providing that level of support to your son or daughter, especially when they're, assisting with swimwear and using the restroom and so on. So you can hire somebody that you feel is responsible and that you know. We can pay $8 per hour for up to 80 hours of their service. Okay, so 80 hours of support so that your son or daughter can go to a recreation program that's in the community and know that they're being supported. So again, it's for one-to-one support. Let's say somebody needs assistance to have someone to shadow them. That is actually, and again, this instance with the Park and Recreation Department, that is actually their responsibility. Okay. They're responsible for providing that programming to individuals with disabilities. But with this recreation supports, it meets the delicate issues of personal care while in a program. The summer socialization program, this is for individuals ages 13 to 21. It used to be 13 to 15. As you know, a lot of recreation programs, day camps, and those type of things end at age 12. So this was put in place because there's that group of individuals ages 13 to 21 that need care during the summer, or they need somebody to take them out into the community to do recreation type programming. This is not available in St. Louis City or St. Charles County, but we pay up to $9 per hour, up to 308 hours. So you're probably asking, well, what is the copay for those recreation supports in the summer socialization? Your copay is actually that negotiated price, that you work with that support person, to provide. So, it's unlikely that you're going to find somebody to provide recreation supports, for example, at $8 an hour. You probably need to kick in maybe $4 per hour, but we'll pay the $8. Same with summer socialization. You can, we'll pay the $9 per hour, but you may need to pay $12 an hour. So your copay again would be the $3. So again, for the summer socialization, parents must be working, okay, during the hours that you have somebody to come into the home or to take them out into the community. Okay, very, very important. Very similar is the after school voucher. This is for during the school year, ages 13 to 21, for people needing care after school while their parents are working. It is not available in St. Charles County, but it is available in St. Louis County and St. Louis City. This program pays $6 an hour for up to 525 hours per individual. Okay, the 525 hours is based on special school districts' calendar year of school. So, again, your copay would be whatever, the support person charges you for, for the support. If it's over $6 an hour, you're going to pay the difference. Okay. This is just actually to assist you with the cost of after school care. Again, parents must be working. The other one is our summer voucher program. This is only available in St. Louis County. Okay. This is for school-aged children applying for recreation programs during the late May through mid-August time during, the school recess. We can pay up to $5,000 toward that. And let me give you an example. If you enroll in a program and you need assistance and want to apply for this voucher program, and let's say the amount of the cost of the program costs $500, let's say, okay, we're going to share that equally with you. Okay, we will pay $250 and you will be responsible for $250. If, for example, the program you're enrolling in is $1,000, then we're going to split that also with you, and it will be $500. So we pay up to the $500 maximum. Let's say it's $1,400. Well, we can only go up to $500. Yours is the $500 that we are splitting, as well as the remainder of the cost of the program. So how do you apply for all these voucher programs? If you have used our voucher programs in the past, then you can actually apply for any of those voucher programs through our website. It's called an online application. So if you received our vouchers last year or 2 years ago or 3 years even, if we have your information in there, then you can apply for the online application and it goes directly to us. Okay. You fill it out, you hit submit, and it comes right to us. Or if you've not, and maybe this is the first time applying for our voucher programs, then what you can do is you can go download the application, print it out, and fill it out. And then you can either scan it and email it to us at info@recreationcouncil.org, or you can mail it to us at our mailing address. And all that mailing and email address and everything is on the application. If you are new to us, we need to make sure that you're eligible or your child's eligible for our voucher programs. Again, they must have a developmental disability and they must live in the county in which they're applying. We do not base it on financial background information. It's not based on that. These funds are available to you to make choices in recreation programs. So, just go through, find out different things that you would like to, or that you're interested in, and I'm sure you will find it because there's so much out there. So if there's any questions or anything else that I can help you with, please do let me know.